Good?
Are we ready?
Yeah.
One more.
All right.
Maybe two more?
We'll see.
Let's try one
We'll
more.
do one more and
See how we feel.
Yeah.
Ha, jinx.
All right, hi everybody, and welcome to Nathan on Shuffle. This is our latest episode of Jana Reacts. I'm Nathan, and this is Jana.
Hello.
And this is where we shuffle into random prog songs and have fun listening to them. I'm the big prog nerd, and she isn't.
Sorry.
So we just kind of see Jana's reaction to this prog music that she's discovering and listening to more and more. So
I like them, though. Let's shuffle.
Let's shuffle. Let's see what
Shuffle,
we got.
shuffle, shuffle.
Alrighty.
Shuffle that song.
Oh, that's an interesting choice. On Reflection
On Reflection.
by a Gentle Giant.
Freehand.
Yes.
Is this the one the cover that has the hand on it?
It is the cover that has the hand on it. Alright, so, yeah, On
old,
Reflection
new? What
from Freehand. This is from the 70s. This is from, well, of course it's going to say 2021 because this is a remix of it. But the original's from, I want to say, like 74? Yeah. 75.
1975. Okay.
Yeah, I wish I had a better knowledge of all the years these came out. And I have an idea, but I don't want to say it wrong because I know the comments will be like, that's not it. That's not the year.
I think you do pretty good.
Okay.
For not being alive in the 70s.
Yeah.
I think you do pretty good.
Okay, thank you.
You're like, I think it's 1972. December. And the band was in London. You like have all these like random knowledge things. You know a lot about Prague for being a young
youngish person.
We're not super young.
We're not super young.
We're like in the middle.
We're in the middle. Middle-aged.
Oh yeah, we're having our midlife crisis,
middle
right?
So we've done Gentle Giant before. We did the Advent of Pernurge. It wasn't really your favorite, if I remember correctly.
Oh no!
So this could be a funny.
Do I hate you? That's right, Gentle Giant is the weird band that your dad loves, and I'm like,
yes.
Have we only done the one?
We've only done the one, so I think this is kind of a cool choice because it.
Are you sure?
It's one we've probably needed to return to, and I think this might fare slightly better.
Okay.
And speak to.
It was like really weird, like.
Yeah, they're a little bit.
They're odd.
Different. Oddball a little bit.
All right.
My mom has a hard time with them. It's like my dad's favorite band, and my mom can't stand it. So, but I like it.
You know what? You do you, man. If you love it, then love it.
We'll see. I like the quirkiness. Okay. I think it's very creative and makes them very unique and separate from everything else. So, for me, it works, but can have mixed results for
Is this a long one?
Other people. No, it's fairly reasonably length. It's approaching almost short. 6 minutes.
6 minutes. That's almost a normal length of a song.
Almost. So let's try it out. This could be a fun one. I hope.
Or it could be really weird.
Could be weird. Or both together. All right.
Could be.
Let's hope this
I'm
plays. Ready. All right, let's go for it.
In my way did I use you? Do you think I really abused you? On reflection now, it doesn't matter. How can you say I made you? Give me more than anyone else do. Can't say it now. I say it now.
It's my act as my calling. I spend exactly the falling. In ways of life can never be the same ways. Always a way as I came. I tried to remember you. Still you stay tied in your way, changing times, watching the signs. How could you see what you want to be now? On reflection, change force all around, 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 all around.
Placed my cards on the table, told them the thing I was able, understanding still, nothing understanding, anything's fine.
Another to lean on, starts again to launch your passion. Now, it's just an experience. It's in the present day, together in 10 seconds ago. I try to remember you, still you stay.
side in your way, changing times, watching the signs. How? All around, 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 all around,
Oh, remember the good things. How can you forget all the years that we shared in our way? Things were changing my life, taking your place in my life, and our time drifting away. Oh, remember the good things. How can you forget all the years that we shared in our way? Things were changing my life, taking your place in my life, and our time drifting away.
Look back is not your game. Together just in name.
I'll remember the good things. How can you forget all the years that we shared in our way? Things were changing my life, taking your place in my life, and our time drifting away. I'll remember the good things. How can you forget all the years that we shared in our way? Things were changing my life, taking your place in my life, and our time drifting away. Oh, remember the good things. How can you forget all the years that we shared in our way? Things were changing my life, taking your place in my life, and our time drifting away.
All around, all around, all around, all around. All around, all around, all around. All around, 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 all around.
Oh my goodness. Okay. So I'm a sucker for like acapella rounds with lots of voices, and for it was like the first 2 minutes that it was like just all this acapella in a round. I love that as like a former choir person who would sing in choirs and do these were like my favorite types of songs to sing, because
That's cool.
everybody had their own part, and like once you had it like all syncopated perfectly, it just sounded amazing, and this sounded amazing, and
Awesome.
I loved that. It got a little wacky like towards the end, but I was trying to listen to it in a different way so I could appreciate it a little bit more. And it sounded like a lot of like different musical elements would play at different points and add in and layer upon layer, and then some of those layers would like go away, so some instruments would go out and then come back in. And so it was a very, I wrote on my note, fine dance. It was a very fine dance, meaning like the musicians have to be so on point to get it exactly when they want to get it.
Yeah.
And so like, clearly talent up the wazoo. Like,
yeah, this takes a lot of skill.
So much skill with this. Kind of wacky sounding to my ear, but that's okay. I liked the first half of it. Second half was, was all right.
Okay.
So those are my general thoughts.
Yeah, well, I'm a sucker too for the vocal like rounds and counterpoint and the different sections all coming together. It's something that I've always liked, that stood out to me when my dad first introduced me to Gentle Giant, and then I've always loved anything modern that does the same kind of things. Neil Morse does it often in Spock's Beard stuff and his own solo stuff as well. Yeah. So he's obviously influenced by it as well. But what's cool to me about that ending, which you kind of said was a little wacky, is
Sorry.
It's like they're doing the vocal rounds but with their instruments.
Yes.
And so it's like they're taking those same parts but playing them with each of their individual instruments. And so it creates the same kind of blend and effect but musically. So I thought that's a cool trick that they're doing that is really neat, and a great kind of bookend to how the vocals started and then the music doing the same kind of vocal rounds but in music like ends the song. So, and then there's this beautiful kind of like ballady kind of middle section that's kind of almost separate from that. So so it's always been a favorite of mine. Kind of a just a little hidden gem that I really love in prog music. And they're kind of known for this kind of style. They do this in a few different songs of these vocal different rounds, and how all the band members can do this, and they all sing and contribute their parts, and so they're just a talented group, multi-instrumentalists. They all do everything. They play all the instruments. They can all sing, and it just shows how talented Gentle Giant was. They're just amazing group. So, a personal favorite, but I know they can sound a little wacky, and sometimes you could argue that like they focus more on the technical kind of cool things that they're playing without like, I could understand how it could sound jarring if you're not really understanding that they're doing something really technically brilliant. Yeah. Where they focus more on the technical brilliance, maybe over the like sonic quality of how it may sound to a general audience.
The wacky part.
But us like prog fans, I think, find joy in that. We like how that sounds, and it adds a certain flavor to it that like makes it unique and stand out. So, because I think it actually comes together in a cool way. You wouldn't think all these different like parts that sound kind of different, that they would come together and create this like kind of complex puzzle that kind of all matches it all together. Yeah. So to me, it's kind of a cool thing that sounds really cool. Yeah, like you said, a fine dance. So yeah,
I love it.
So cool. I'm glad you could appreciate at least parts of it.
Yeah. No, it was,
yeah.
It was
they're
great.
a really more
cool.
unique band. There's definitely like some people struggle with this, I think, for good reason, that it's a little bit more off the beaten path compared to some of the bigger names. So yeah. But there's all kinds of great little hidden gems out there if you search for it. So So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and hopefully you guys enjoyed our take on this Gentle Giant classic. And we do this weekly. If you want to subscribe, we do weekly reaction videos to prog songs, both old and new. And yeah, we'd really appreciate having you on board. So thank you guys for your support and for the view, and for hopefully a thumbs up if you like this.
Yes, thumbs up.
And
a comment. Say something. Yeah. What do you like about this?
Yeah,
tell us.
For sure.
Do you love it? Do you hate it? Do you think it's wacky?
Yeah, all your thoughts. We want to know.
Tell us all your thoughts.
So thank you guys, and just keep enjoying the music out there.
Enjoy it.
And we'll see you in a future video, I hope.
Bye.
Bye.